the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith. Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, as we get ready for this
Hump Day.
It is Hump Day.
Hump Day. We finally made it. Halfway through.
So we hope you have a wonderful day as you get things underway today. I was telling Odie, and we'll show some pictures here of the new horse in town.
The stallion has come to town and sits on top of a hill.
I'm thinking it kind of outdone the carousel horse. It's bigger.
It's a big one. It's a nice looking one.
That really is. I like
is.
that. You know, where was I at I forget what the statue was outside the John Wayne International Airport. That I'm not sure that it's still named John Wayne because they got mad at John Wayne.
He's rough and tough.
But they had a horse out there, Will Rogers and stuff. It was neat. I love stuff like that. The American cowboy has just always been the hero. It has.
Yep.
Mostly untarnished. Every now and then someone tries to do that. But for the most part, and it is the last sport in America that really supports that red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
You get into that rodeo. Talking about that, we've got coming up here shortly.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the Sheriff's Department rodeo at the Lauderdale County Ag Center.
November 21st and 22nd.
Yeah.
I was with them yesterday as we were talking about the rodeo and all of it. Man, this is going to be fun. Got a pretty cool clown type person coming to do some entertainment. You're going to like
It ain't me.
Well, he's got like a rope. What do you call that thing?
Lasso?
No, what do you call it that, what's his name had that was in the Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh, a whip.
A whip that's on fire. Y'all have to come watch all this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think a chance to win some corn that night to help out some agencies there.
Okay.
So we'll have some more news coming with this. It's going to be big for us.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Always like rodeos.
Oh yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. But you know, it's just not the same without Leslie and without Mike.
Liesel, you mean?
I mean Liesel.
He really probably wouldn't like you calling him Liesel. Leslie.
He didn't hear.
Well, he may not have, but we're working on Odie. Leslie, where are you?
Yeah.
I bet there was many a fight over that.
That's probably why he was a tough rodeo clown.
I still miss Frog, and that was Mike Mathis's horse. And can you believe both of those?
Had that voice.
They both passed away, Frog and him. And then, what was his name right before that I knew for? That was the rodeo announcer when Mike took over of the Dixie National Rodeos. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll think of it in a minute.
It's right there.
Phil Gardenhire.
Okay.
Phil had that voice, and he rode the horse in the rodeos forever, and he passed away. Then Mike took over the job. And I don't know who does the things now since Ralph's rodeo no longer exists. But wow, it's a challenge, and it's something else. I don't know if you've ever been inside a rodeo arena. There's several obstacles that go on. 90% of the time when you talk, it is 8 to 10 seconds from the first word that you say, and then it comes back to you. And if you don't have to keep talking, it will mess you up. And to ride on a horse, keep track of who's doing what gate's going on, and all that going on, it's tough.
And being on time, that's the big thing.
Yes, sir. And we all do miss the Ralph Morgan Rodeo. The Sheriff's Rodeo, we hope will move in and fill a little void that we've had in our area, because rodeos are always popular to us.
Leesburg, Mississippi. Good morning, Billy. Thank you for joining in on us. Leesburg. Where's Leesburg?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Becky, do you happen to know where Leesburg?
Nope.
Yeah, we got to.
Give us a idea where you at there.
Leesburg, like L-E-E?
L-E-E, yes.
Well,
Berg. Yeah.
I got a map somewhere. We'll find it here in just a moment there as we get this going. Today is, of course, Wednesday as we get everything underway. As we got a lot to go over. We just had a wreck a little bit ago, about some 20 minutes ago, a wreck near Arkadelphia Baptist Church. Highway 493. It's a rollover accident. I've got a picture that we're going to put up from the incident that happened. I don't believe there's any injuries, Odie. I think they were able to ease out of the automobile.
That's good. Seatbelt.
Seatbelt's kind of important there.
Yeah.
Keeps you from bouncing around.
That it does.
You ever watched that video? I don't know if everybody has or not, the video of...
With those dummies?
Well, no, not with the dummy. It was a real live crash of a guy had a dash camera, and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and it shows him going around, and then everything in the car that you got is a flying object that can hurt you.
Yeah.
And I would hate to think I'd get hit by some of that stuff I got in mine.
That camera case hit you in the back of the head.
It could. That thing weighs a ton. We're going to tell you about the big holiday extravaganza. I almost said Christmas. I come real close. It's holiday extravaganza as we get ready for this coming up with Becky this weekend. And she's going to fill us in of all what's going on. All that lined up and coming this morning.
Yeah, Sherman, Texas.
Sherman, Texas.
Miss Shelley is watching us while she's on the road. Sherman, Texas. Well, good morning.
Always like to go to these new places, don't we, there?
Patricia Keaton is watching us. She watches us every morning.
Did she say, please don't mention my name, Odie?
No, she said, hey, mention me. I'm on your show every morning.
I thought she said, I'm in the witness protection program. Don't let anybody know.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what was his name? Clem?
Becky, do you see what I'm working with here?
You don't remember Clem?
Who's Clem?
Clem was the janitor at the school where Joe Dirt was. And remember, he did a good deed, and they made a spotlight out of him, and he was actually on the witness protection program.
God is my witness. I don't know who Joe Dirt is. Who is Joe Dirt?
You've never seen Joe Dirt.
No, I can't say I have.
You have been left behind.
What is it about?
It's a movie. It's got David Carney in it, I think is what it is, and he's got an old mullet, and you've got to watch Joe Dirt. I cannot believe you have not seen Joe Dirt.
Never heard of it.
You got to have more than sparklers and snakes. I mean, come on.
Odie, that does not look good.
That is one of the funniest movies.
Is that Spade? Is who that is?
David Spade. That's it.
Yeah, David Spade. Christopher Walken was in it. I kind of like Walken.
Christopher Walken was Clem. Are
you sure this is good? Odie comes up with some movies sometimes that
Becky, it's just not funny.
Yes, I have seen Joe Dirt.
All right, Becky, tell me what's it about?
I don't know.
Well, if you can't tell me what's about, how's it good?
It's about Joe Dirt's life when his parents left him at the Grand Canyon. He had to raise himself.
And he comes back looking for him.
Yeah, and he finds them.
I do remember that part.
I ain't never seen it. All right, everybody's saying it's funny.
It is absolutely funny.
Okay, wait a minute. I saw a car that went up for sale. Was there a Charger involved in the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it looked horrible, and it sold for a lot of money a few years ago. And I looked at that, and I thought, I don't know that car.
That's Joe Dirt.
He got caught in a hot air balloon, and then he fell out of it and got caught on the rope. Look, and he hit a cow. Look, you have...
Okay, so far all I know is a guy that's got a mullet, and he fell out of a hot air balloon. But everybody says it's.
But he had a hot girlfriend. Yeah,
he's got a hot girlfriend.
Kid Rock was in there. He stole Kid Rock's girlfriend. And the dog that was on the porch didn't have a spatula. I'm not going to say anything else.
Is it a comedy or what is it?
Oh, it is a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Yes, you will laugh from the start to the finish.
Let me. That was made back in 2001, it says.
It's still funny.
Why is Joe Dirt rated so low? It says.
Christina said that's where the mullet came from. Everybody wanted to be a Joe Dirt. And Todd said he had a Hemi. Todd Kemp saw all this. It's got a Hemi in it.
I know where the spatula comes in now. I read the notes on the movie. Seriously, has everybody watched this but me?
Yep.
I think so.
You had a Hemi, Todd said.
Yeah.
All right, now if Todd Kemp has watched it and I hadn't, I'm in trouble. Everybody's saying it's funny.
You need to make time today.
Okay.
Oh,
I will
I
see
need-
if I can find Joe Dirt and
I
watch
need to
this.
make them that, Miss Rhonda, a list of movies to watch. Rat Race, you need to throw that on there. Rat Race started in a casino, and they bet on everything in the world while people are running to a scavenger hunt for $1 million or something like that.
You sure that wasn't the one that had Cannonball Run and they were all trying to win some money?
Yeah, no, this is hilarious.
Okay. All right. Well, too many people are saying that it is funny, and I just have never heard this ever. On the way, we're going to tell you about gunshots. What's that I hear in Meridian? Oh, yes, there's shell casings in the road. We'll tell you about that and the search for the gun. It was a bunch of it. Took a little while there. We'll tell you all about that next at the Scotty Ray Report.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
All right, we have done research, and we have now found Leesburg. It's northwest of Morton, Mississippi, as we go here to the calendar to find those. There it is right there as we find it west. They even got a west part of town, kind of like West Monroe.
Oh, yeah.
Monroe, get out of here.
Ain't that
As you
something?
zoom, there's the Baptist Church up at Leesburg. Y'all
Got a
go-
catfish hole, too.
I was trying to see if we had a population. Oh, it's 50 people there.
Oh.
Salute.
Yeah. Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
searched
that.
the world over and thought I found true love. 55. That's pretty neat there. We appreciate y'all
Yeah,
watching
thank you.
there.
Oh.
Very, very nice for y'all to join us. Becky is wearing, I just noticed she's got a matching shirt that says Holiday Extravaganza.
That's right. I have my Christmas shirt on today.
Wow. Now, this is coming up this weekend. Tell us more about it and who's going to be there.
It's this Saturday from 9 to 3. It's at the Lauderdale County Ag Center out on Highway 19 South. There are going to be a lot of people there. Lots of vendors, lots of unique stuff, lots of things you can't buy in the big box stores.
Right.
But we will have just about anything you can ask for.
Sausage dogs.
We're going to have sausage dogs,
Since
yes.
you didn't
yes.
bring us one to try on TV.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm slacking. But we will have sausage dogs. We're going to have hamburgers, drinks. We have a dirty soda truck coming, and we have my grandson's going to be doing lemonade, so y'all come by and see him.
9 a.m. is the
That's
opening time there.
Last year's
It
flyer.
looks just like it there, except it says 24 on there.
Yeah.
Front row. I've got it over.
This is what it
updated.
looks like this year.
I've got one over here.
Okay.
I'll dig that up here in just a second.
But no, but it's gonna be a good show. Like I said, we're full. We have all our vendors now, and all of them are in place. So we're ready to go. We're just waiting on y'all to come shop.
So you can buy anything just about under the sun that you
We've
get
got-
ready for Christmas coming
Right,
up
we've
or
got-
birthdays or whatever it
We've
may
got
be.
fall and home decor, fall and Christmas decor, boutique items, food, baked goods, any kind of baked goods you want. Children's
There's another
clothing.
one that'll draw
Yeah.
us in.
Honey, we've got purses, we have a charm bar. We just got lots of things.
There's
And
so
it's
much
never
benefit
too early to start
honey.
Christmas shopping.
How about that one?
That one will work. That's much better.
Got a little bit different color to it.
Like you said, something for everyone.
That's right. It is something.
Any
for
cost to
everyone.
get into the show?
No, free admission.
Oh, free admission. That's even double good.
Yes, it is.
Now, as we do this, we'll be wrapping up. And I want to remind everybody, now there is going to be some kid stuff going on in town. You got plenty of time
Right.
to come on out.
Yeah, you can come see us first and then go on and do whatever you need to do. Yeah.
So and then if you don't have kids, you can still come during that while they're doing
Go
the
watch other
candy.
people's kids.
Yeah. So it's perfect timing from 9 in the morning until about 3 that afternoon. Right. And that's how it works out there.
And somebody said yesterday it was amazing how you can turn a horse arena into a gift show. Y'all come see.
Yep.
It can be done.
Watch.
Yeah.
As you said a minute ago, you sold out, no extra booths.
No, we're completely sold out, completely filled up.
Well, that's big. That place
big.
holds a lot.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, Candy Crawl is this weekend, Saturday, right after the show.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
you go to this extravaganza, and then you go to the Candy Crawl.
A little bit for everybody there. Kids
Yeah.
be happy as well there. So we got more coming up with Miss Becky over there. She gets into Joe Dirt. What other movies there you wish that you should have? Is there any more on this list that I haven't seen that you've got for me?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
We'll think of some more.
Yeah, let me think about it.
Yeah.
That's up and coming. As we mentioned yesterday, let me get in touch base on this and get back over here as we responded to shots fired yesterday afternoon. And it did happen as we went to the scene. This is where we showed up. Now, let me show you here. This is where it all began. The 4700 block of 12th Street. They would find at least 12 shell casings. If you'll see police up here in this corner, let's look at this. Let me zoom in on them. We got shell casings up this direction and shell casings on this end. As we'll see here. What's that in front? Oh, there's a shell casing. They would end up finding about 9 of these in the road. Miraculously, Odie, no one was hurt. Wow. This car would leave here, which brought me back over to here. Let me show you this as we cut across here. This is where police would end up. The car that was involved in it would go here. Now, somewhere along the road, down Mosby Road, they would dispose of the gun. And when I tell you they were walking amongst the snakes and ticks looking for that yesterday afternoon, they spent quite a bit of time in the woods looking for that. I told them, I said, I've got some great footage of your car and the blinky lights on the side of the road if y'all need it. But at the end of the day, they never came up with the weapon that was used. It was disposed of, and it'll probably turn up. Sometimes the whole truth, nothing but the truth, is not told to police, as we well know. But no one was hurt, no one was injured in that somehow or another. One of the first times we've had some during the daylight hours, more gunfire, but again, no one was hurt. But Meridian Police Department was on that. They put the folks on it, went out to the situation, and no one was hurt or injured. Isn't that good news?
That is cool.
That is right.
Charles, yes, the Fall Classic at Why Not Motorsports Park is this weekend.
Yeah, I spoke with Rodney last weekend about all of that. It's a big one. Hope you can make it out for that. Come dark 30, the engines will fire up.
Oh, that right there is a full day. Parents, drag your kids to the extravaganza Saturday. And then as a payoff, you tell them that, hey, we're going to take you to go trunk or treat. You go to the Candy Crawl, spend all that time there, and then go wind down the evening at the racetrack.
And I'm sure we can find you something to do on the way.
Yeah, we'll come up. Hey, if you've got a camera, you can become one of the 40,000 Scotty Ray reporters that are always roaming.
Never know where they'll turn up there.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't this nice weather? It's going to hit just in time for kids to go out at Halloween to where we have a little nip in the air. Where's your jacket, by the way? You didn't get
Don't need one.
I don't need a jacket.
Not cold yet.
hot flashes.
But it feels good.
But it did feel good in here when I got in here, I will admit
46 this morning is what we had. And it was a little nippy as I walked to work. I always think I try to wake Angie up to get her to drive me to work. She never wants to do that. I'm telling you, this retirement that she's doing is not working out in my best.
The cost of gas. You know how much gas it'd take to drive you to work every day?
Yeah, an ounce. Can't believe she does that to me. She could warm, because she got one of them buttons, because my car doesn't have that. The button where it cranks up and will warm up for you. Mine ain't got none of that.
You have to add that.
Yeah.
Jeff said he met his wife at Why Not Motorsports Park. Did you get married there too, or did you let her pick a church, Jeff?
No, I don't know the answer to that.
Senator Tate.
and just see that true love.
Could you get that dirt off of there?
It's fun out there. It really is. Little Ricky Bobby racing, and you'll be at it.
I'm telling you, these super late models now, you're talking about 800 plus horsepower going around a 3/8 mile racetrack over 100 mile an hour. Yeah, you go out there and see some good racing.
Dalewood joining us. Where is your daughter this morning? We haven't seen. When's she supposed to come?
She was going to come, but she didn't have anybody to take her child to school this morning.
Well, we certainly hate that we missed out.
She's probably on her way to work listening.
After she saw the way you treated Terrence and Twin yesterday.
Well, it was actually fun.
It was.
She was really scared to come.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I was always trying to help her out.
Her.
You know, there for the longest before she finally got a boyfriend, she had one of those little blow-up guys that she put in her car and put the seatbelt around to make it look like she had a date everywhere she went, and she was just driving him. Tell me it ain't so.
Kind of like the pilot on airplane?
Yeah, that's what she does. He'd ride everywhere with her.
That is not true.
I see things, and you have to report it as you see it, and that was one of those. Actually, she was the flower girl in our wedding. I don't know how many years ago it's been a while ago.
She wasn't a flower girl, but she did cry when y'all left and left her there.
Well, didn't she walk down the aisle and do something in it? She was just running down the aisle, and you wasn't.
She probably was. It broke her heart. She was 2, I think. It broke her heart when you and Angie left that church and left her there. She wanted to go.
That's been a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
You can't forget your anniversary's coming up. You better know what number it is.
Yeah, oh, it's 35. It's an even year. I can keep up with it. Woo.
35.
35 of them.
On an even year?
Even years. It was 19...
that's northeast math.
1990, that's an even year.
Oh, that part was even. Okay, all right, we're up there with it now.
Bless him.
I mean, come on. Easy to count. Doop, 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 doop.
I guess.
Oh, I see Big Mouth running his mouth over there. Steve Ratcliffe.
He said Jack's still asleep. That's why we didn't get a sausage dog. He wasn't going to wake up and get us one.
We'll be right back. So much more to talk about. Some wrecks that we had in Neshoba County yesterday. Some serious ones. We'll go over those in a moment.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back. I cannot do 5 things at once. I tried real hard there. We're gonna have a picture posted here in a second.
Working on it anyway.
Yeah, it's several steps sometimes to get something corrected, and I've been trying to get up a picture of that accident that we had.
Well, while you're getting that, we want to welcome everybody to the Environment Masters Studio. They are a company that's been around since 1957 to do all your heat, air, electrical work, whatever you need, plumbing work, any kind of service you need at your home. Environment Masters can do that. They've been doing it for a long time now, and they'll know how to treat you and your home, and they'll make sure that they take care of whatever you have failing professionally.
I'm wore out from that experience there, Odie, of getting this picture up. But since I went through such a trouble there to get it up, let's go here. This was Highway 493 at Arkadelphia.
Oh.
And here's the vehicle that's upside down. As we'll zoom into that, get you a little look there. There she is. And again, minor, if any injuries involved with that. That's the good news.
That is good.
Highway
yes.
493 is where that is. Mississippi Highway Patrol, Bailey Volunteer Fire Department, always on scene. And there was a whole group of folks that got up, I think, midnight last night?
About 11:30 or so.
And they took off to a road on Pine Springs Road. Only problem was, there was no fire.
Well, there was a smoking stump.
Smoking stump.
Yeah. So I turned around, got back to the house. By the time we got back, it was like, poof, wide awake.
Yeah, after you get up, there is no going back.
No, I'm watching Netflix. I said, I got to get up at 5. And this ain't going to work out good, so.
That did happen yesterday, in case y'all were wondering what all those sirens were last night and why we had firefighters parked on the side of the road. They were waiting for. Stanley went and investigated.
Yeah. Stanley and the sheriff's department helped out, went and investigated and found where the problem was. And I was in the tanker, so I needed to find me a place to park where I could easily turn around.
And the tanker, that thing's got a lot of water in it, and
you got 2,500 pounds of water in it. You don't get off road.
It's sloshy.
And it moves back and forth.
Is that one of them with the steering wheel's got?
Oh yeah, you've got to drive it. I let somebody borrow one of our old trucks and said, all right, hey, take our trailer and go put it here. And he brought that back and he said, man, something's wrong with the steering wheel. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I can't hardly drive that truck. And I said, you're used to one of those that you just hold the steering wheel and steer. I said, that truck you got to drive. You've got to.
And all of us who grew up during the 80s probably had a vehicle that had slack in the steering wheel. That's not a thing anymore, to where it had to turn about yay far before anything moved.
You knew you bounced it off this side a little bit and then went over here and caught it and hit it once. And you knew that happy medium.
Yeah.
You just knew. You couldn't take your eye off of it.
Cars have changed and changed through the years.
Yeah.
Nothing like getting stuck on a hill when the 3 on the tree got hung up.
Woo.
And you had to pull the emergency brake and hope that it wouldn't roll back when you took it out of it. You really needed somebody to push the clutch in and hold the brake. And
the heel hit the gas.
Yeah. Those were tough times. Right there at Rush Hospital, that used to be a challenge because you had to do it quick to get it back down into first so it wouldn't hang up.
And then if your tires were old, you'd sit there and spin all the way up the hill.
We've been there. Let's go up to Neshoba County, Odie, and take a look at what happened here. This would be on a bridge yesterday as the Highway Patrol showed up on this also. This would be Highway 488 near intersection of 1129. Look at this.
Makes it easier to work on when they take the hood off.
Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and call that totaled out is what we're going to call that. She's a goner there as we look at this. Pickup truck, pretty serious damage to it also. There were injuries, but nothing that was life-threatening involved with that. Always concerning there, but that's what we had there.
Yeah.
Terry says, no pain, no gain. You used to hear that slogan a lot there, people that done the workout thing.
That was the being gay commercial.
Is that what that was?
I guess. I think. Something like, or either Icy Hot, something like that.
Maybe something. She's going with Icy Hot over there. It was always
It was one of them.
It was one of them.
It was always jokes with that first one that he brought up, and I'll leave that alone there. Hey, what's the most unique thing that y'all got coming this weekend to the show? What do you call unique?
We've got
I put her on the spot.
Yeah, you did. We got some metal art coming that we haven't had before.
Metal art?
And I'm not sure what that is, but that is.
A lot of times, I know years ago, Angie
kind of like that sign back there. It says Scotty Ray Report.
Yeah.
Angie bought a thing that went out by the road that had like a little farmhouse that you could put your address in. And that's probably.
I'm not really sure exactly what that's. All I have are applications that have what they're selling on it. But we have a big variety of things, and that's
you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to find something.
You won't be disappointed, and you should be able to find something that you want or need, or somebody you know wants or needs. But like I said, we do have a big variety. We try not to have way too much jewelry or way too much,
You gotta spread it out.
Medium, yeah.
Yeah, and I know nothing about jewelry. I have learned that through the years. So if you're a jewelry expert, come on out, because there usually is some cute earrings and this, that, and the other. We're trying to learn all that good stuff there. Let's see here. As we get back, we had a fire last night. Meridian Fire Department, Odie had to jump out of bed, and this is where they went as we take a look at this. This would be the 400 block of 41st Avenue. Let's hit play here and take a look at this. Pretty good one. And this is actually a mobile home is what this is. As you can hear the additional fire trucks arriving on the scene in the background there. Pretty good fire. The Meridian Fire Department got that fire put out, and so that's what went on last night there.
You are in trouble.
Uh-oh. You supposed to have had a coffee mug?
Yeah, I got one in my truck that she gave me.
It needs to make the Scotty Ray show, or you'll never get another
Well, she didn't show up.
Well, that's okay.
I do have that in my
She's
truck.
probably not going to show up till you show that mug.
Yeah, I got to show her mug. She made one.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you better get that up there for tomorrow.
What was this Rodney saying about take a Coke can and crush it? Is that the old thing where you take those cans, aluminum cans, and press against your forehead and squish them? Y'all remember that?
Yeah. She says that coffee mug's been in your truck for months.
There's a lot of things been in that truck for months. If you hadn't seen my business cards, let me know. I lost them too. I had to slam on brakes and I ain't seen them
Probably
yet.
in the coffee mug.
I mean, it's just like, woof, and they went away.
That one fire truck pulled over in front of you. And
that was it.
that was it.
I have not seen them since. It's amazing how something can fall on something you can't see. Y'all remember Bryant Gumbel? He was mentioned. Yeah. Do you remember the song that Anne Murray done, A Little Good News Today?
Vaguely.
Need a little good news. There's Bryant Gumbel talking on. Well, he's been rushed to a local hospital. He used to be the guy, the TV host there that everybody knew back in the day. He
did sports with Bryant Gumbel on HBO or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, that was kind of after that where he used to. I think it was Good Morning America or the Today Show. I forget which one.
Today Show, I believe.
And it was three of them on the show, and they gave the news every morning. My times have changed through the years, and they've traded. I don't know who those people are that does. Most Americans don't know them either. Times have changed. But Bryant Gumbel was a name back in the day, along with Katie Couric and that bunch. Mm-hmm. So that's what we had.
Joan London.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Yeah, that was a while back.
I'm trying to think of who else was back in the day that used to do all of that.
What was the tall guy?
Now, Al Roker is still out there somewhere. He looks kind of rough, but he's still doing it, I think.
You know, he pooped on his pants.
Huh?
He pooped in his pants on the show one day. He talked about that on the show.
I could have went all day without knowing that.
Well, I wanted to make sure you knew.
Oh, boy, I didn't know that one. We'll be right back.
When your AC goes out, your sink leaks, or your breakers are tripping, you need help fast from someone you can trust. That's why we work hard to have the fastest service times and the most knowledgeable technicians in Central Mississippi. Our promise to you, at your door in under 24. So don't wait days for others to show up. Call Environment Masters for hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC. At your door in under 24, because it's not cool to make you wait.
Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants, and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Well, thanks to Odie, he's ruined my day with the power of the internet of showing me Al Roker and his bad moment in life. I could have went all day without knowing that, Odie. Thank you very much.
If I had to relive You did too.
Oh boy, yeah. Hey, we saw some horses last night in Meridian, and so I thought, well, let's take a little picture of this.
A donkey and a horse.
Well, it was 2 horses and a donkey.
And
I didn't get back over to the other horse; they hadn't moved it yet. But as we go up to El Norte, you're going to get to see this. There's going to be tons of people that take their pictures with the horse. Now, let's hit play here as they were old schooling it, so to say, as they moved the horse with the logs.
Carlos, you got the wrong end.
Believe it, that thing weighs probably 400 to 600 pounds. It's heavy. They had it specially made. He was showing me the pictures of the progress as they were getting pictures of it as it was made. It's coming up there, and this will be. As you go, and Greg told him how to position it where you come out the door where you would see the horse.
Yeah.
What you think? He's pretty, isn't he?
He's a big old horse, too.
Yeah, he's humongous there. Let me speed this up just a little bit and get this around as they'll swing him around here. That was some work doing that, and they were going to secure him after we left. They were getting ready to pour the concrete where he was going to sit last night. So there he is.
So go by there today, check that out, and get your picture too.
And I'm telling you, there's a little herald by the front door. Let me see if it shows in here. You have to look.
There's Harold.
Yeah, there he is next to Greg. There's Harold right there.
Oh.
Little donkey there.
You can't see the small donkey for the big donkey in the way.
I had There you go. Y'all get a hold to him. Let's see what all we got going on here. Let's go back to. Y'all remember the guy named that Houston, Texas was named after?
Yeah.
Y'all remember why he was named after him? He went after a bad guy there. Sam Houston, 1836, was listed as the first president of the Republic of Texas. That was kind of like a governor, so to speak, there before all that happened there.
Yeah.
Smart fellow there as. Right after the Alamo, he became very, very famous. This guy, did you ever watch any Houdini stuff? You always
watched a lot of it, yeah.
Houdini, there he is right here. You remember that? He died from that 9 days later.
He was definitely an escape artist.
He would put the straight jackets on with the chains and then underwater.
Get in a box and get thrown into the water. Yeah.
It's kind of like getting out of a date. Can you wiggle out of it?
Sometimes it's tough.
Pretty Boy Floyd didn't make it after this. You remember Pretty Boy Floyd? It would be 1934, and he was pretty. He thought he was anyway. During a shootout, he just didn't quite make it out with the FBI.
No.
What was the one in Oh Brother Where Art Thou where he got mad? He didn't like his nickname.
Oh.
You remember that? Don't shoot the livestock. It was that one.
It's not coming to me right now.
I know it is on the tip of my tongue. And one of the Three Stooges was born today back in 1903. He really was probably one of the funniest of them.
Yeah.
Larry Moe and Curly, and to think that after all these years, that's still famous there.
And that was old Shep there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we go back to 38, you'll remember this guy from Taxi. You probably won't remember that. But that next one there, where he done Back to the Future, you probably remember him as Doc.
Babyface, that's who you was thinking.
Babyface Nelson, yeah. Babyface Nelson didn't like being called Babyface. Debbie, you are even Daniel.
Well, you know,
Todd
Sheriff Todd Kemp do it. Yeah.
Don't call me that. Babyface.
But you know, he did do a good Uncle Fester too.
Yeah, that was not bad.
Yep.
And that old girl that played that part of his wife on there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Annette Funicello? And man, that's a tough word to pronounce there. If I hadn't heard it said all my life, I probably couldn't have depicted that. She was a pretty girl, Annette Funicello, born today in 1942. She was all with that little Frankie guy. And he was even smaller than you think.
You're right. That was Curly. That was not Shep. Shep had the hair that he had to keep pushing back over him. That was Curly.
He's our Three Stooges analyst here. Did you ever watch Will Smith in the movie Independence Day?
Yeah, I did.
You'll know this guy, and he's been in I want to say he's a teeny bit to the left. I think he's a teeny what this guy is.
That
guy.
I watched
Jeffrey
him
Goldblum.
in Independence Day
Good
just
actor.
because of what it was. But I saw him in a movie called The Fly.
I didn't watch that.
And after I got through with watching it, I said, I can't watch this fella no more.
Was it?
It was way sci-fi, and I can watch some sci-fi stuff. This was just real bad. He turned into a fly.
Well, there was a big movie called that back. It was black and white. The Fly. The guy that turned same principle, the same thing.
I didn't see the black and white one. So
Because that was an old movie, The Fly. I remember as a kid when we got the 3 channels at 11 o'clock at night. That's all you could watch. Me and my sister had to watch that.
It might have been on the same premise then.
I bet it was there. This was funny. I don't care who you are. Charlie Sheen. When they made fun of every movie that there had ever been, and they especially picked on Sylvester Stallone. Hot Shots. Do y'all remember that?
I've fallen for you like a blind roofer.
The girl that was in, she's the one that had the, was it a plum or what was it? She had in her belly button and he slaps it and it goes up there and he eats it. The love
grape
scene.
or something like that. Yeah,
maybe it was a grape.
Yeah.
There's people that do that. Charlie Sheen is one of them.
So Rick says yes, that Goldblum did do the remake of the black and white, The Fly. Some people like The Fly. Jurassic Park, he was good in that one.
And again, I'll give him credit for being a good actor. He just on the everyday life, I don't think he and I would probably get along. I'm just
now he rents houses.
Is that what he does? Rents?
Yeah. Well, he's on that commercial where you find a place to rent. Yeah. Never mind.
I'm lost on that one there. I've gotten lost with Odie several times this morning.
Just got to keep up.
I'm trying. Sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. Anybody remember that? Okay, it probably wouldn't be a hit today. Let's just go. Let's just go ahead and say that one there. It was some of that mountain music there, as John Denver had a 73 hit with that. It was, I guess, love songs back then. And if y'all look at, you ain't got a clue, do you?
He was looking for
you didn't listen to John Denver?
No, not really.
Country roads take me home to the place. You know the song?
Yeah,
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yep.
Grandma's feather bed.
I guess I did listen
I was
to
9 feet high.
You just didn't know it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What was the song about the plane that made leaving on a jet plane?
I don't retain a lot like Odie does.
There we go.
I retain everything but music. I don't know music.
It's about the only thing that I do know. But
That's
it was
what I got Amy for.
1983. This was, and still, this was one of those times when Alabama was just really becoming the rock solid group in America. And it would be a lady down on love. It's her first night on the town since she was just 18. Down on her love. Y'all didn't slow dance to that in Clark County. I did. I went to a party they played it at. Right there, what was that? Highway 18. I went to that party. Me and old Bradley. I remember it like it was. I didn't dance with Bradley. I want to be sure about that.
That's it. Apartments.com. Margie kept me in line. That's what he does now. Oh, Goldblum, whoever.
1984, Alabama would have another number one. It was called A Fire in the Night. I'm sure y'all remember that. She took me to her room. I can't tell you no more than that. It could turn into a Conway Twitty song.
You know about this guy, don't you?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what I know about him, but we'll just show his picture there. He sold out Madison Square Garden with his pink flower.
He's a Knight. You know,
he's been knighted.
Yep.
You know, the Queen, she does that to several people there. This is the funniest guy. If you ever watched Fletch,
Yep.
the Farnsworth Ministries, do you remember when he put in his teeth? Yeah. Some of the funny stuff that I've and this guy was in his either 50 or 51 when he passed away, but he was the sheriff from Blazing Saddles. Yeah. Cleveland Jake Little passed away on today back in 1992. One of the funniest guys I think that I have ever seen on the big screen. He was good at what he did, trust me. And that Fletch, I hate that they don't have more of those.
That was good. Being
I liked
a reporter like that.
Do you remember when his ex-wife was after everything that he had, and she had that little sawed-off lawyer that she was actually having the affair with?
Yeah.
He signed over his granny's land to her to get rid of her. Oh, Lance Armstrong got in some trouble today. He was the guy that rode bicycles. Funny helmet, and come to find out he was doing some drugs there to be able to do all that, and they didn't like it. Something with his blood.
He was enhancing his blood with oxygen. And they kept testing him, and they're going, look, this guy keeps winning, but we've tested and tested. He has no drugs in his system. Nothing's enhancing him.
So did he do anything
What is
wrong,
he doing?
or was he just smarter?
Well, a little bit of both. He would hit some of his blood and would oxygenate it. And at night when he's resting, he would put oxygenated blood back into his body. And that gave him some more boost, and it kept him going better than anybody else. And yes, that's illegal. It's kind of like that gray area.
Are you sure it's not like a race car? So long as you don't get caught, you're not cheating?
Well, that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if you could put gasoline in some of your rail so you would have 5 gallons more than your competitor, it's not illegal till you get caught.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
Lance Armstrong, they busted him today. You decide if it was illegal. Remember this guy? He was on Bosom Buddies, and then he also played that husband there on the Bob Newhart show. Peter. He passed away back in 21. You may not even remember.
No, I didn't watch neither one of them.
It was what's his name that went on to do the volleyball movie and the Green
Wilson?
No, Wilson, and then he went on to do Forrest Gump. What's his face?
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
I know him, but
Tom
I
Hanks and him. That's how Tom got his start, if I remember right. Bosom Buddies, and it was real. They dressed as women.
Yeah,
Nowadays, that's more common than you think. We'll leave it at that.
So that's what started the downfall of America. It had to go right back to Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he started it. It had to be his fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jack Tripper's fault. Jack was just smart.
That's right. I mean, he's just a doctor. Wasn't? No, that was Trapper John.
I'm worried about Odie this morning.
I ain't had but 2 hours of sleep.
Odie, you do know who Jack Tripper is, right?
Not right off.
Y'all, somebody help me.
Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Oh, yeah.
Knock on our door.
Yeah. Should have had a V8.
We're going to hit a button. We'll be right back.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Yeah, welcome back. Friend Scotty Ray along with the entire gang as we get this. I want to remind everybody, because this started happening right at dark yesterday. Balloon, deer. They are running everywhere, and they are wreaking havoc from the Sheriff's Department all the way to the Mississippi Highway Patrol as they're having to respond to these. Be careful as dark sets in. The cooler weather makes these deer move around a little bit, and they're crossing the highways and byways trying to get to the other forest. So keep it in mind, we don't want you to be involved in a little minor accident. We had some pups that were dumped at somebody's door yesterday, and they're asking if these are yours to contact them. We got 3 little fellas there.
That's tough.
Yeah, they didn't mean no harm. Look at that little fellow there. Is that not the saddest looking thing you've seen all day?
That is. Look at him.
A lot of people inboxing, wanting to know about that, and I'm passing that information along to this young lady where they were dumped in front of her house. This has been going on for quite some time. 14th Street, one lane of traffic there. As you come up on the pain clinic there, you know where I'm talking about, right there.
Oh, yeah. They've been working there for a little while.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they're digging there, but they've been on it. Big square there as we get there. So it's one lane of traffic. I'm sure there's going to be that way today. Even if it's cleared up, you're still going to have that gravel like you've got near Meridian High School.
Yeah.
And when you've got two cars in front of you and then there it is all of a sudden, it's kind of catches you off guard. So be careful in those areas as well there. Let's see, the season kickoff is coming up. Come meet the Wildcats.
It's coming up so fast
that it's already yesterday. Whoops. I didn't even see that.
You're going to meet them next year.
Let's see. This one has not happened as we get near the state games. Come on out, November 1st.
Poking wrong.
Yes, sir. You still got a little time to get there, in time to get there. I think I'm going to be there at that.
Running or?
Oh, no. We don't run unless it's a big ghost.
Unless the gas man's running past you.
That's the time to run. When he passes you, go. So be prepared for that. What else do we have here? We want to talk about the Candy Cruise. This is humongous. This began, if I remember right, back during COVID. It was the first time they done this. Y'all remember the Candy Cruise? October the 23rd. That's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, 5:30 to 7 or until the candy runs out.
I think I'm also going to be there for that event also, if I remember right. I got to get with my calendar and see where I'm supposed to be, but I'm almost certain I'll be out at the Candy Cruise coming up tomorrow. Hope you'll come by and enjoy it. Kids love that event. It's fun, and more fun as you'll make your way out to that. Let's see what else we've got going on. You know, when stories come out, if you're not there, you cannot swear upon your right hand that all of that happened. But we've got a lady that said she's been kind of belittled by the preacher. And if this happened, let me see what state this was in. This was in Michigan. And I don't think God has ever told anybody a dollar amount that you got to go get or donate. I don't think God does that.
He said he'd like to see 10%, but that is not a everlasting order.
Well,
if you do, you do. He'll bless you. If you don't, okay.
Well, how this all came about was the pastor of this church was asking each church member to give $2,000. If you ain't got something, you ain't got something.
That's right.
But a lady gave her donation of $1,200, and he basically put her up in front of the church, told her she owed $800 to the church.
Well, I took my check, walked out there, because God ain't in that church neither.
Now, if anybody ever tells you that, that's when you know it's time to go find a new church.
Yeah.
And anytime that they tell you upon this date, at this time, and this time, the world's going to end, go ahead and leave.
Run.
That ain't happening either. If you happen to have a preacher that looks like Jim Jones, it's time to go. If he invites you to move to another country, it's probably not a good idea to follow him.
But trying to give you some Kool-Aid for the...
Yes, sir, Bob.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
But there's a lot of people that are fooled easily sometimes by people that it sounds so good. Again, when you're in church, there's good and bad. If you've got a preacher that only preaches the good and never tells you what will happen if you're bad, you're probably going to the wrong church there also. I got a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas on that, but God doesn't ask for a specific amount that the preacher's going to come to you and say, God told me you got to give me $500. He doesn't do that. So,
and I think a lot of activity like that, I'm not saying it's in every church at all, but some people have witnessed something like that and it's turned them against Christianity.
It can, very easily.
You hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm Christian, I believe in God, I don't go to church. Well, why? Well, because I was done wrong at one time or another. Okay. Well, come to church with me and see if you like it. Give it another shot. But there's some people who felt like they didn't fit in, and they just got out of going to church altogether. And
it will. And I know people personally that have never set foot back in a church because of something that went on like that. And it affected me tremendously as a child as to what I am now. I will never forget 9 years old going to church and being told, because I went in with blue jeans that day, and she told me that I should be ashamed showing up at church in blue jeans. And I have never since then worn suits. That's why you will not. It affected me tremendously. I'm not wearing them because I never want anyone to think that because my clothes are some three-piece that I'm better than them. And I can't tell you how that affected me, but it warped me into this cowboy wearing hat, blue jean button down person that I am. And that's what made me what I am. Can't shake it, can't change it. But that affected me up at the Scuba Methodist Church.
Well, if you want to come to our church in a suit, you can. Blue jeans, you can. If you come in there with shorts, you can, because we're there to celebrate our life, celebrating God, and it doesn't matter what we have on. And that's just the way we feel. If you're going to be comfortable in a pair of shorts, come sit in the pew with us with some shorts.
I can't help but thinking, I don't know, I'm probably fixing to make y'all just stare at me, but I know Todd Kemp will know what I mean when Johnny Paycheck sat out on the front curb of that church and he talked about the Outlaw's Prayer and how everybody kept walking by him and looking at him, and he goes, God, wasn't that the same folks that was jumping up and down and hollering on the front row of my church of my concert last night? They didn't know him then because it was Sunday morning.
Yep.
Coming up, we got Becky. We're going to put a flashlight in her face and make us tell us more about the event that's coming up Saturday. That's the Lauderdale County Agri Center. It's going to be a big time. We'll get some more information on that, of times to be there, what to expect. We got all that coming up next.
October means a lot to us here at Kia Meridian. It's not just about pink balloons and pink shirts, it's personal. One of our own is a survivor, and we're proud to stand with her and everyone else fighting against breast cancer. This month, for every car we sell, we're donating $100 to the Baptist Cancer Center to help patients and families right here at home. So come join us at Kia Meridian, where we're driving hope forward.
Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Welcome back. I don't know if you paid attention to the stock market, but boy, it's taking an upward bound there. Coca-Cola jumping up there. If you've got stock in Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, we drink it. It's good stuff.
How weird this is. We ain't brought up him in forever. Ty Pennington, the guy that we brought up. He's asking for prayers. I didn't realize he was in the hospital. He just celebrated his birthday.
I didn't realize he was 61 years old.
I thought he was 40.
I did too.
Are you a big Ty fan?
What?
Are you a big fan of his? You didn't watch any of those?
Flip this house?
Yeah, move that big poster. Let's show that house.
Yeah,
I mean, I watched it, but it's not.
Do you think he was a handsome man?
It was on there.
You didn't? Didn't compare to Jack, I take it.
Oh, yeah, right.
He could build a house, but he couldn't make no sausage dog.
But had a medical emergency, so we hope Ty gets to feeling better there.
Talking about prayers for that. Rachel Spears doing great. Trek could very possibly come out today. She's up. She's talking. They're expecting to go to rehab very soon, next day or two. But God is doing some work. She is really making a recovery for a full recovery. It's coming close. Our prayers still go out to them. And to her and those kids, they finally got to sit and talk to Mama.
That's good. That's good.
It is great. So
Mark said he broke his arm, had to preach in his sweatpants.
Easier to get them on that way, isn't it?
My wife threw away my sweatpants. Do y'all believe? I had those pants for like 20-something years, and she chunked them. They were green and they were green and beautiful. I liked them. They were comfy. She chunked them, though. Hey, we're finding out that Harvey Weinstein, if I'm pronouncing it right, he actually has a wife. She may have to move out because they're getting ready to foreclose on the house since he's been in prison and not been able to make notes on anything.
What, she wasn't on the checking account?
Well, it's probably getting kind of expensive there with attorney fees.
Well, if I was on the checking account, I wouldn't be paying his attorney fees.
See ya.
I'll be looking after my house. What's left over you can use.
Becky, fill us in again for those who are just tuning in of the big show that's coming up this weekend at the Ag Center.
Okay, well, we're ready. We've got all kinds of advertising. We even have a billboard this year.
Woo, go girl.
So we had one last year too, but we have a billboard. We have banners. We have yard signs. All we need is for you to come shopping.
Kicks off at 9 a.m.
9 o'clock. We will have food, so come get you a sausage dog or a hamburger.
And
some lemonade.
And some lemonade.
And a whole lot of other things.
Yes.
So it starts there. Come on out and see Becky, and you're going to probably know half the people there. Your friends will be out.
Oh, yeah.
Come out and visit if nothing else.
Yeah, we'd love to see you there. My wife making ugly remarks once again when no one asked her opinion on this.
She still, you must talk about these sweatpants.
Well, they meant a lot to me.
Sentimental value.
They did.
Y'all were real close.
You know how you have them old jogging breeches that are comfortable? Yeah. She's bought me probably 25 pairs since then. They have never compared to what I had. I don't even wear those.
Well, it's because you hadn't worn them enough.
You can't because they don't feel right. Those others were like perfecto. It's like my quilt that ended up missing after we got married.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where that went either.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I tell you, I'm watching them people, they throw away your stuff.
That's bad.
Ooh. We got any birthdays, Odie?
We got a few. Oh, Robbie McClure's got a birthday.
How old is Robbie?
They won't tell us.
They won't.
I think.
Call the sheriff.
I think he's older than us.
Oh, okay.
Ethan McKee, he's got a birthday. Cooper J is 13. And all we know is Tiffany Bowles got a birthday, and they said it's her big birthday.
Okay.
So
and she continues to talk about and call my sweatpants ridiculous.
What quilt, she said. She doesn't know about a quilt you're talking about.
What's her name gave it to me as a little boy. Had some rips in it. And
they're in the same place as ripped up jogging pants.
But you know how a quilt, the cover, you got ripped, and I drug it when we got married, and I ain't seen it since. It was one of those, those quilts that get cold and it's perfect to lay under with the air conditioning? Yeah, it went away.
Billy, I wish we could get prayer back in school. There would be nothing better. I think the world would start turning back to be a pretty good place if we would raise our kids where they're looking at the great American flag and pledging to it, and then saying the Lord's Prayer right after that to start each and every school year. I think we change our way of thinking. I'm with you.
Here we are. We're kind of stuck with what we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, as always. There.
And if the Pledge of Allegiance upsets you, there's airplanes leaving every day. Go find you another country you think you can do better. Go on. But if you're going to be here and you move over here, you should pledge our flag.
Absolutely.
Or get out. There's your two options. You either fall in line with us. You can bring some of your history with you.
I'm not sure that they would
fall in line with us, or you can go back home.
I don't think they agree with you in Portland, Oregon. I'm not sure that they.
Well, when California gets cut off from the United States, we can use that saw and keep going straight on up.
That would be called, what do they call that? A nation divided. Oh, I think we really are. Have we got a Bible verse to close out this show?
Let's see where this thing's going to take us today. Psalms 34:18, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. We may have had a bad opportunity, but we don't need to take it to heart and push God away for it. If we've got a broken spirit, God can mend that broken spirit. If you had something with a fallout with a church you were in, please find another one. There are churches out there that will accept you like you are. But to join a church, bring God into your life, let Him mend what ails you, and you will be better for it. Y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday Eve. Until then, remember, we love you and hope you have a wonderful day.